Okay guys, I'm all set up, and I'm gonna go ahead and shoot my arrows. You know, this is my favorite bow, so I'm gonna just use this today, give my other ones a rest. I did pick up a couple arrows to try. Take my glasses off so I can see, right? They're I don't know if that says DS Destroyer or something. It says .350 spline, dual spline weight forward, and let's see, it's carbon fiber, and that's about it. That's all it has on it. And as compared to the little carbon fibers I've been using, I'm going to put it on a string and show you. They're just slightly longer. But first I'm going to take a shot with my regulars, and then I'll just try one of these. I only bought 2 of them because I want to try them out and see how they are. You know, they're a little longer, about an inch or so. I just wanted to try them out. So I'm going to shoot my first shot for the day. I already set up. Like I said, I'm using my favorite bow. Yeah. And it's hot out here. Yeah, okay. First shot, guys. Oh, there you go. Hit the target. It's a whole lot quieter after a couple days and up playing around, you know. Yeah, I forgot what this sounds like because I took a little break a couple days, you know, because of work and stuff. And these are the new ones I bought today. I only bought 2, like I said. But I wanted to try them out. You know, they probably won't be that much different, but it's just about an inch or so longer, like I said. Anyways, here we go. Oh. Ooh. I think I like those, guys. Let me go show you what I got on there. And I only shot 2 shots, right, guys? Sorry, guys. I'm putting my bow down. Only shot 2 shots, right? And, you know, the first one was my orange. I don't know if you can see. Right here, the orange. And the second one, I'm sorry if it's messing up a little bit, but as you can see, the second one's on the bottom here. Well, sorry guys. The second one's right here on the bottom. And I got the middle. So I guess I kind of like them, you know. I don't know, you know, how much. Like I said, it's the other ones were .400 spline, you know, on my ones I've been using, and the new ones are .350 spline. So if that means something to you, there you go. But it seemed to work okay for me, you know. It got right in the bullseye first shot. But anyways, I wasn't expecting it, but yeah. But you know, when I buy arrows, I like to experiment and buy different ones. And when I find one I stick with it, like those little carbon fiber orange ones. But these are pretty good too. You know, of course I got my Eastons, but those are mainly for show, I guess. Like I said, it's called the DS Destroyer Dual Spline. So, and you know, I paid maybe, I'd say about $6-7 a piece. So I got 2 of them. There you go. Anyways, everything's good today, guys. I went out shopping and went around town, but there wasn't really that much to do. So I figured I might as well go home and practice. You know, I picked up those 2 arrows, and I'm saying I'm going to go home and practice. I mean, everything else, it seems like boring. I don't know. I like boring, guys. I don't know. Let's try it again. You see that, guys? Bullseye again. Holy camoli. Cannoli. These little destroyers aren't too bad. So, you know, I feel kind of bad. I got all those orange ones. You know, maybe about 40 of them. So I always tend to buy in bulk. I try to. And if I can't buy in bulk, I buy maybe 5, 2, whatever at a time. But I might be picking up a couple more of these guys. Like I said, they're the DS Destroyers 0.350 spline with the dual spline weight forward. Okay? So there you go. You want to pick some up? I advise you to. Because they aren't too bad. Like I said, I only bought 2, so they're on the target already. So I'm just going to shoot with my little ones. But yeah, been a good day, guys. Been a good day. I'm going to put my glasses down. But yeah, didn't have to work this weekend. That's nice. I'm tempted to put the other stabilizer, the long one, off of my Browning. I'm tempted to put it on this one, but this one really cuts down on the vibrations a lot. The little short one, like I said before, it's a True Glow. You know, I don't know how good a brand that is, but it was inexpensive, you know. And I have no problems with it, as well as the, you know, the Whisker Biscuit is True Glow as well. But I have no problems, you know, doing what I do. You know, it's not too life-threatening or anything. Oh, I don't know if I have to change up, but oh yeah, it always gets me right here. You know, I don't got anything on there today, just this. So I'm trying to be really careful because it does have a little slap to it still. Even though I adjust my bows and stuff to get rid of that slap. You know, if I adjust it too much, then it's not where I want it to be. So I have to sacrifice a little to get the bows to where I want it, you know. All right. Anyways. Very, very good. And I took a break for a while, like I said, doing the archery videos because of work. And I did the music because I can just do it right in my room, you know. With the archery videos, I have to, you know, get all my stuff and bring it out here and set it all up and stuff. Even though it looks simple, but, you know, it's a little more time consuming than just sitting in my room and plugging in the guitar, you know. Anyways. That one was a little high, guys. That was a little high. No problem. But I do what I do, guys. I do what I do. I was thinking about going hiking sometime soon, you know. I haven't done that in a while. But, you know, because, you know, it's starting to get to the end of the year there. It's going to start getting cold after a while. And I always seem to hike in the snow and all that stuff, you know, adverse conditions, but anyways. It's a wonderful day, guys, wonderful day. Ooh, that got me right in the elbow, guys. Ooh. Like I said, this bow is right where I want it, so there's no adjusting this bow. Except for perhaps the, you know, the D-loop occasionally. That does get loose because I tie this one. I don't put a metal on this one. Even though I could. I've got another one in the house, a metal D-loop. Maybe that's what I'm doing, huh? I'm holding my arm too close to the string. Because that shot was perfect. I mean, not on the target, but it didn't go near my arm. I like to hug the string, I guess. You know, hug it too closely. Yeah, you don't want to do that, I guess. You know, how I learn is by trial and error and, you know, learning on my own. Yeah, that's how I learn. And it takes me a while because I'm a little hard-headed sometimes. Just a little bit. Anyways, this one only has two little feathers on it because I knocked it off, but I still use it anyway. Yeah, I think I hit the ground back there. That's okay though. I'll get in a second because I think this is my last arrow I'm going to shoot over here, and then I got to go get my arrows. There you go. And I got to get my arrows, guys. All right. I'm not even going to stop the camera today. I'm just going to let it run. Alright guys, you know, I still roam around out there looking for, making sure I didn't lose or didn't catch one of the arrows, you know, going by. I always try to pay attention to where they go, you know. So anyways, I'm working with 13 today, 13 arrows, plus I got some more on the ground, but 13 is what I'm going to be working with today. You know, like I said, I'm always keeping track of my arrows. And this is one of the new ones. You can see, look there, not bad. I do like these. I might end up buying a bunch more of these too, you know, because like I said, I only bought 2 of them. So the DS Destroyers, dual spline forward. So that's what they are, guys. It says they're made in Korea and they're carbon fiber, guys. So it's good enough for me, guys. Good enough for me. As long as they hook onto my string and they shoot true, then I'm good. And if I aim better, they might even hit the bullseye occasionally. There you go. Anyways. But you know, just because I don't make videos all the time doesn't mean I don't get out and practice all the time, guys. I do get out and practice even if I don't make the videos, you know. Either it's music or, you know, my archery. Sometimes I just don't feel like filming, okay? There you go. It's not, I'm not mad or anything, it's just sometimes, you know, just too much. You see that? Right in the middle. I think I'm getting better. Eureka. Nah. But like I said, this is all for target practice, guys. Even though, you know, I see all these hunters going out and, you know, building their, I still want to say tree forts, but, you know, their tree stands and deer blinds, you know. I see them out there, you know, getting them all ready for the season and stuff. And, you know, sometimes I wish I could do it, but, you know, it's my own personal thing. I'd rather just shoot targets, guys. Yeah. Yeah, tear up my arm. That one got me good. I just don't learn. I like to hug the string, I guess. I gotta figure a way not to do that because, you know, even though I got tons of these little things that I've made and stuff, if I just get out of the habit of hugging the string, then I wouldn't need all those, I guess. Huh. Or adjusting my bridge height, perhaps? No. I think I'm good. I just got to ease up on hugging the string. Because like I said, my bows are all set to me. and pretty much, you know, I've got them to where I want them, and I'm not going to change them. You know, this one, the gap, okay, I didn't even mess with it. The gap's right there. You can see the gap on that, right in here, right in between there. You know, you adjust it with this. I just never adjusted this one because it felt so good to me. I guess the guy who had it before me, you know, he set it right. So, or he set it to what I like, and he didn't even know me. How's that? That is just coincidence. Oh, I hugged the string again. Whew. Well, I guess the bruises are going away, so I have to make new ones, you know. Yeah. That's okay. No problemo. But like I said, cheap arrows, no problem for me. I'm happy to have them. Oh, that one went way over there. I gotta go get that one. All right, guys, I'll be right back. Guys, I got all my arrows. It didn't go as far as I thought it did. It was right back of the target a little bit. Even though I didn't, you know, sometimes when I'm doing the arrows, right, I'll show you something here. Just hold on, guys. I don't know if it's me, but sometimes I can tell when I'm shooting it wrong, okay, guys? It's just a feel sometimes when the arrow's released. To me, I can feel if it's gonna, you know, be a bad shot or not. You know, as soon as it leaves my string. And I felt that one, it was a little different than the others, so I knew that it went, because it felt like there was no resistance on it at all. I know you guys think I'm crazy, but maybe it's archer's intuition or something, but I could feel it. I could feel it. I know I could. I got the center. I don't know if you can you see that, but it did. I have no reason to tell stories. One of the new ones. Okay, guys? Yeah. That one's a little high to the left. So, since I only got one more of those, I gotta adjust it a little bit. Like I said, I'm not perfect, so even though you try to, you know, repetition and stuff, I'm not perfect, so sometimes I just have to deal with it. And that's a little further in, but I made a little adjustment there. Not much. And like I said, this is my hobby, guys. This is my hobby. You guys got that? It's my hobby. So no matter what, I'm enjoying myself. Oh, except for when it hits my arm. Ooh. Gotta stop hugging the string, Dallas. Yes, I do. But anyways, I'm gonna keep at this. I'll let you go early today, guys. Out of class early. So thanks for watching. Hope you enjoyed the short video, and we'll see you again next time. Bye. All right. Perfect, guys. There you go.